What up guys, so today we will talk about a new prop firm on the block called Lark Funding. It offers some unique terms. It's very different than FTMO. It is only a one-step challenge, so there is no challenge and then verification and then evaluation period, just the one period and you pass. And there are also some other terms like no time limit, and you can trade up to $500,000 in funding. Let's see if it's really better than FTMO or my forex funds, and let's see if there's a catch. Okay, so here we are on the Lark Funding website, and if you're wondering who the founder of Lark Funding is, well, it's this guy. He is called MeetmattL. He has a successful YouTube channel. I do watch his videos regularly, and from what I can tell, he's a consistently profitable trader. He knows his stuff, and he has some really good educational content. Definitely do check him out. So that gives even more credibility to Lark Funding. I mean, it's a really new prop firm, so maybe some people are skeptical. This kind of makes it easier to maybe pay the fee once you know that the founder is very public and has a good following on YouTube. So back on the website, let's see what we want to see, and it's exactly this table. So I will be analyzing the 100k account. We don't have a 10k, we have minimum 50k, then we have 100k, then we have 250, and then we have $500,000. I'll be doing the 100k or analyzing the 100k because it's the most popular. So let's see, the target 10%, classic stuff, same as FTMO. Minimum maximum trading days, none. That's great, that's awesome. FTMO has 30 days minimum. So this is a really good sign that there is no minimum or maximum trading days. That's the first plus. Now we have the daily max loss, which is $4,000. That's standard stuff. It's okay. It's really easy to be in those limits. And then we have the overall drawdown, which is $5,000. So we'll talk a little bit about that a little bit later. Leverage 1 to 10. Live account profit split 75%. That's very similar to FTMO. FTMO is 80%, so this is just a 5% difference. This is the same as FXM funding, so I did make a video on FXM funding. Check out my channel for that one. It is a prop firm that is offering a monthly salary, so very interesting stuff. But this is a classic profit split, 75% is good. And then we have the one-time fee, which is $700. That is a bit more than the competition. So what's the catch? Well, the catch is right here in the overall drawdown, which is $5,000 out of $100,000. That means the drawdown is 5%. So that is 2 times less than FTMO. On FTMO, you have a 10% drawdown. Here you have a 5% drawdown, which means if you're smart about it, you're going to risk 0.5 to not breach this overall drawdown during the challenge, because everyone can get 5 losses in a row. 10 losses in a row, that's a bit better. So definitely advise risking 0.5. I would even advise risking 0.25%, to be honest, since there is no time limit. So let's say you lower it down to 0.5. That now means you have to make twice as much than if you were risking 1%. That means your target is now 20%. So it's 5% more than FTMO. That is a big difference. So that means you have to make 20% to get funding from Lark Funding, while you need to make 10% in the first stage and 5% in the second stage for FTMO. So that's the actual catch. That's the difference. It doesn't really say in the fine print. It's only when you analyze the numbers. If you're smart about it, you're going to lower your risk. You're not going to be risking 1%. That would just be silly. You're going to blow it. 90% chance that you'll blow it before you pass. And also the leverage is different. So here it's 1 to 10. On FTMO, we have 1 to 30 for the swing account, I believe, and 1 to 100 on the regular account. So that's a big difference. And for someone that has many trades running at the same time, this can be a big issue. For me personally, this is not a problem. I would lower my risk. I would have more trades running in that case. And for my strategy, I usually don't have more than 2 trades running at the same time. So this is, for me, it's okay, but for some people this can be a problem. The profit split, as I said, 75%, classic stuff, that's good. And then the one-time fee, it is $700, while for FTMO, for the 100k account, it's $540. So that is a $160 difference. This is more expensive. And now the final question is, do you get the feedback once you pass? Which is a big one with FTMO. You do get the feedback if you pass the evaluation stage. So for this one, we need to go to the FAQ section on Lark Funding. Okay, so here we are on the FAQ section, and this is what we're after. Is the challenge fee refundable? It's not. You're not going to get a refund, but there is something interesting. So if you sign up for a 100k challenge, pass everything, receive the payout, you will qualify to receive a free 100k challenge account. So even if you breach a rule after passing, after getting the payout, they will provide you with another challenge account. So it's a bit different. I don't like this, to be honest. I would much rather that they give you back the fee, but at least you're getting something, you know. So this is kind of not to my taste, but it is what it is. They don't give you the challenge feedback, but if you break the rules, then you get another opportunity to pass another challenge. So that would be it for Lark Funding. What's my recommendation? Well, my recommendation is this looks very, very good. I do like that there is no time limit. That's the best thing about it. 20% target, it says here 10%, but I explained why you're going to have at least 20%, maybe even a 40% target. It's doable within a year, no problem. Within a few months, 20% is also doable. So it's not that big of a deal, but you need to decide, do you want FTMO, where you get less of a profit target, but you get the maximum trading days, or do you want this to just build it, compound it in a longer stretch of time, which is much better because it lowers the psychological pressure. My only concern is that this prop firm is really new. I only saw one payout proof actually. So I think this prop firm has been out for 2 or 3 months now. I would wait for a bit more. I would wait to see a bit more payouts and see how the whole story develops. But on the surface, it looks good. I do think the founder is legit, that he's a profitable trader, that he knows what he's doing. He's not screwing around and just doing fake marketing. And yeah, I would recommend Lark Funding. Link will be in the description. And let's now move on to the final segment of the video. So that would be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. Lark Funding is very interesting. You decide if it's for you or you want to try some other prop firm. Link for Lark Funding will be in the description. There will also be a link for FTMO and Guerrilla Trading, the best trading community where you really learn how to trade. And if you want to check out my channel, I make daily trade forecasts and trade recaps. Very interesting stuff, so definitely tune in, definitely subscribe, and check out my other content. That's it, and have a great day.